Huzzah! Well, hopefully that is coming through okay. I think it is. So we are day day 80, yes, no less, of the 365-day gaming challenge. This is the challenge where I play an unplayed game from my partner Shane every day. And today we are looking at Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Not number 1, number 2, because the first game wasn't good enough. So there had to be a second. So we'll have a quick look at the options. Model label VSync. Playing in 1080p just because capture. Audio, let's just knock that down a little bit. And controls, we're using mouse keyboard. So, we are going to play the campaign. New campaign. And we'll go through the prologue. It's an in-battle tutorial to help us learn the ropes, because yes, we probably need to do that.
For 10,000 years, the Eye of Terror has spewed its ageless horrors into the galaxy, gnawing at the eternal glories of the Imperium.
Oh, that's so very
the
nice.
very soul of mankind itself. And for every one of those 10,000 years, the fortress world of Cadia has held the gate closed. An adamantium bastion, granted strength by flesh and bone, and seeded purpose by faith in the Emperor's holy light.
Not a very good statue, but no head.
But as the darkness grew ever deeper,
I think it's steadily worse, aren't they?
the rays of the Astronomicon guttered like a wind-blown candle. The Eye of Terror pulsed, its baleful energy spilling anew.
The last thing you want is a pulsing eye.
With a shriek that echoed through nightmares from Medusa to Ultramar, the Black Fleet slipped its moorings. An endless tide of heretics, traitors, demons, and madmen, whose desperate fealty was given over to a single damned soul. Abaddon the Despoiler, inheritor of the arch-traitor Horus's reviled legacy. The 13th Black Crusade, herald to a fresh age of nightmare, had begun. Stalwart Cadia would be the first to feel its wrath.
A Blackstone fortress! Without our shields, that accursed Hulk will scour Cadia clean.
Repairs to the null array are underway. We require only a matter of days.
The Magos asks for time. I have none to give. My wolves will buy all that he needs.
I quite like the artwork there. It's got a kind of oil painting feel to it.
I'll not die without a fight.
Same can't be said for the lip syncing. loading? We are loading.
We are ready for verification protocol, my lord. Awaiting structural diagnostic. Structural analysis complete. No major issues to report. We stand ready for weapons inspection. All weapon systems functional. Beginning tactical aspect sweep.
Wizard. Okay.
Aspect sweep complete. By Roose Beard, what's taking so long? War calls! Enough with the tinkering! All sections report ready, Lord. The Fireman's Fang stands ready for battle.
He's moving very slowly.
Crew of the Firemane's Fang. The Despoiler's jaws clamped tight about Cadia's throat. His Blackstone fortress comes to claim the kill. I say nay. Not while the Sons of Roose have strength to fight. The valiant dead will shield us from the Black Fleet's
Are
curse.
they mines? I think that might
We
be
will stalk the will of eternity from
space
amongst the carcasses
mines.
of its victims. When our fangs are at its belly,
Oh,
we strike
more
with
space
every boarding
mines.
torpedo and assault craft at our disposal. We will cripple that Blackstone fortress however we can. Weapons, shields, engines, all father willing, we will tear out its corrupted heart. The Blackstone fortress is so close I can smell it. We'll have to cross that minefield to reach it. Take us through, Captain. Moving to position. Repositioning. Engines engaged. We are pursued, but grander prey awaits. We cannot waste time in fruitless battle. Press on! We'll return once the Blackstone fortress is a broken hulk. To where we are needed.
Where are we needed?
Hold course! Hogworm's eyes! They're gaining! Contact Cajun Orbital Command. Tell them to detonate the mines. That explosion should clean our tails of these traitors. Aye, my lord. At your command! Underway! Swifter than they deserved. If only we had the time to make my lord. Auspex has shown one traitor vessel survived the explosion. It has launched a disruption bomb. It'll obliterate our shields. All sections, prepare for high energy turn. Helm, get us clear of the detonation horizon and bring us about to engage that spineless car.
Hold course!
Ha! So the traitor longs for death. Bring us in close.
Repositioning!
Fire at will! I want them blooded before we seek their throat. His shield falls. Let us test the thickness of his hide.
Moving to position! Engines engaged! At your command!
Come on, shoot him again.
His eyes are blinded. His fangs gone. We'll settle this with our teeth at his throat.
It will be destroyed!
See how his strength fails. The kill comes soon. Ready boarding torpedoes!
To where we are needed!
Our boarding torpedoes destroyed by turret fire. So the traitor still has claws. Bring us in closer. I'll end this myself.
Moving to position! That is impossible!
Is it? Why? Why is it impossible?
That is impossible! 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 That is impossible!
Oh, I have no idea why it's impossible.
Hold course! That is impossible!
Our hunt is ended. Let the carcass drift. The greater quarry yet remains.
Oh, come on.
Underway. Repositioning. At your command. Engines engaged.
They take a while to turn these big ships, don't they? And for why? It's just space we're talking about. There's no drag.
Moving to position.
I know most of you are not Fenris-born, but today it matters not if you feel the fury of Rus in your veins. It matters not if you hail from Fenris, Mundus Pyra, Caja, or Marsh. Today we are brothers, bound by one single glorious purpose. We ride into death with the fury of heroes, and by our sacrifice, strike a blow worthy of saga and song.
For the Emperor! For Cadia! Death to the traitors!
The moment arrives. Let the engines roar!
Yeah. I think I'd prefer the Captain Picard way of running a ship, to be honest. He just makes it so. There are a couple of Star Trek games where you're controlling the fleets like this, but if I remember playing them, they weren't very good.
We have located an Imperial warship. It's drifting, and the crew are not responding. However,
Let them die then.
show that the vessel itself remains viable.
We'll claim the vessel as our own. Reinforcements run thin, and even one ship may yet make a difference.
My lord, our boarding parties have seized command of the derelict. They report critical damage to weapons control. It won't be of any use to us.
Still, it shall not go to waste. Evacuate the ship to Cadia. Its fury will be hard in days to come.
My lord, we have enemy vessels on approach.
Not good.
Repositioning.
No, they're following.
At your command. That is impossible. Underway. Obliterate that target! To where we are needed! Hold course! Repositioning!
Come on, keep firing.
That is impossible. To where we are needed. Engines engaged.
Come on, another shot should surely destroy it.
Pitiful whelps. 10,000 years of hate, and still feeble at heart. Bring us about. The Blackstone Fortress awaits.
My lord, Auspexes have detected a colossal signature at extreme range. It must be the Blackstone Fortress. It's on an inbound heading.
Good. We'll wait in ambush. Bring us about into that asteroid field and cut the drive. Make us look like one more drifting hulk.
At your command.
Come on.
My lord, the Blackstone Fortress is almost upon us.
Hold your nerve. The closer it comes before we reveal ourselves, the greater our chances of success.
Moving to position.
Oh, it spotted us.
Initiate targeting protocols.
Too soon! We stand revealed! All power to engines, and let us hope it is the All-Father's will that we make it in time!
That is impossible. Underway. is impossible. That is impossible. That is impossible.
I don't know whether we completed that or not, eh?
Sven Bloodhowl, stalwart of a brotherhood famed for their courage. But sometimes, courage is not enough.
Did we win? Don't know. No idea.
Initialization failed. Null array inert. Insufficient power. Insufficient power. Rerouting. Reroute failed. Power surge. Processing. No data. Power building. Null array deploying.
Thus did Cadia earn respite, not through the bravery of Sven Bloodhowl, nor the labors of Magus clan, but through the intercession of a mysterious benefactor. But the respite was short-lived. As the cheers faded, traitor warships blackened the skies. The siege of Cadia Secundus had begun. The forces of the despoiler came in numbers uncounted, but the walls of Casa Crath held. Even in that darkest of days, the flame of humanity's valor burned bright. With faith burning in their hearts, the defenders held the chaos.
I'm sure this means something to fans of Warhammer. But
flesh fails and faith flickers. With every bloody moment,
I don't really know the lore.
forces drew closer to victory.
I just like Battlefleet games. I still don't know if we win that. And the music's just stopped. I think it's loading slowly.
We need the location of Abaddon's main fleet before we strike. Admiral, lead a reconnaissance patrol. Be our eyes.
Gladly, Captain Garrison. We can't proceed until those defense platforms are destroyed. All vessels engage drives. Rig our light cruisers for silent running. We'll let our bombers handle this.
Going silent.
Bring us into position, Captain.
Changing course.
Why didn't you deploy the right way around in the first place? We're only silent running for another 60 seconds, so get a sprint on.
Starhawk bombers to launch condition. Relaying target coordinates.
What are we bombing now? These ones.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Finish this. All weapons fire at will.
Did we miss? No.
Enemy defense platform destroyed. We serve. Engaging.
Come on, another strike should do it.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Good.
So they had time to call for reinforcements. Prepare to engage. None shall escape.
Engaging engines. Targeting enemy vessel.
We should evaluate the situation. We cannot risk a foolhardy engagement. First, we'll grant all ships' captains full autonomy to maneuver. Now, designate priority target.
Okay, how do you designate priority targets? It will automatically do it. Apparently. Why aren't these ones firing? Why is it going so slow?
We wait your command. Ship ready. For the Emperor.
Oh, it's like playing in treacle, this is. Why so slow? Why aren't these speeding up?
Aye, Admiral.
I don't even know which one's the flagship, to be honest. Is that the flagship? I think that might be the flagship.
Finally, we'll focus fire on the target's weapon systems to reduce their firepower. Unleash the Emperor's fury. All sections to battle stations. Blow those abominations apart.
So I think it was waiting for me to do that selection. It wasn't very clear that I needed to do that. There you go. You live and learn.
Your orders?
Good, we got through his weapons. Why are these ones way out there? That's no good. Come on, get engaged. Can we target focus fire on engines? We'll slow him down. Come on, he's only got a little bit of energy left. Look. Dead.
Additional traitors on Auspex. All vessels regroup.
We serve.
Admiral, the crew are revolting. A
Yeah,
mutiny is
they look
underway.
like they're revolting as
Your
well.
excuses do not concern me, Captain. Crush the mutineers and bring your ship into the fight. Am I understood?
You failed for the last...
My lord, the mutiny has been contained. Morale is ebbing, but we stand ready to fight.
At last. Now, seize this precious chance at redemption. For you and for your crew. Duty and death await.
Ship ready.
So we slaughtered 1/3 of its troops. That's not the greatest way of doing things. We can actually speed this up now, so... Come on. I'm not really doing very much here apart from designating targets. And I suppose we don't really have to use the auto engagement.
Aye, Admiral.
In fact, let's turn that off because I want to do that.
Fury interceptors in flight.
We wait your command. Impossible, Admiral. Impossible, Admiral. Shark assault boats on their way.
We serve. All ahead full. Assault crews report success. Ship ready.
Yeah.
More Chaos vessels inbound. Emperor's teeth. If failure is to be my fate, I'll face it with the Emperor's light in my eyes. This is Admiral Harbride to all vessels. We fight to the death.
Engaging target. Fury interceptors in flight. Your orders? Impossible, Admiral! Impossible, Admiral!
Fury interceptors in flight.
Admiral, this would appear to be the Despoiler's main fleet. Auspex readings confirm the presence of a Blackstone fortress.
I think we're kind of
Signal
screwed.
phalanx. Our mission ends in success, but our duty abides.
But where are my ships?
Taking heavy damage.
Incoming transmission from Phalanx.
You've done your part, Admiral. I hereby take command of this engagement. We'll give that Blackstone fortress an opponent worthy of its size. Commodore Truvo, what is our status?
Estimates are still formulating, but we confirm the Sanctus Malefic, the Apocalyptia, the Vengeful Spirit. Emperor shield us, but we're staring at half of the Black Fleet. Maybe more.
Understood. And Cadia itself?
Preliminary scans and Vox chatter confirm fighting on all continents. The greatest concentration appears to be at Casa Kraf on Cadia Secundus. The Herald of Absolution is inbound with our Adeptus Sororitas allies.
Good. Remind all Storm Talon squadrons that Celestine must make planetfall. All other concerns are secondary.
Confirmed. Captain, there's a Blackstone fortress in near orbit, tentatively identified as the Will of Eternity. Vox chatter confirms the Fire Main's Fang has already failed to bring it to ruin.
Indeed, a rare failure from the sons of Rus. The so-called saint was correct. These are dark days indeed.
Your orders?
As they always are in dark days, Commodore. We bring the Emperor's fire and burn away the darkness. Prepare for battle.
We have inbound. Vanguard vessels closing fast.
Brittle foes to be crushed beneath the Phalanx's good right arm, Commodore.
From their vector, they don't intend to duel with our guns, but to ram us. We must brace for impact.
Sound collision alarms. All hands. Brace for impact.
Visual on the Will of Eternity, Captain. Almost in weapons range.
Acknowledged. All crews to battle stations. Hold this course. All ahead full. Take us down into its black craw.
All ahead full, aye. It seems we have their attention. Additional vessels closing on intercept course. They're closing too swiftly to evade.
Let the fleas bite. The Phalanx's hide is thick. Too thick for their teeth. Hold main batteries for my order.
Am I supposed to be attacking this? I don't know.
It will be destroyed!
Bulkhead's failing!
Imperial ship destroyed.
We're blasting through now. We're going for it. We are going for it. Come on.
Initiate targeting protocol.
Come on. This game feels like it looks like there's a lot going on when there doesn't seem to be that much going on. I mean, we're not making a dent on this at all.
Will of Eternity in primary weapons range. Unleash the Phalanx's fury. Let Abaddon know we've come for him.
The Blackstone Fortress shields are holding. We're barely scratching it.
Keep firing. We'll flay that abomination an inch at a time if we must.
At your order. Victory or death.
Eternity shields are down. Impossible! Confirm.
Confirmed. They're gone.
I'll wager my right hand they have wolves loose in their belly. The fangs of Fenris bite deep. It's our turn now. Main batteries, open fire. Send that cursed hope to hell.
The Blackstone Fortress is coming apart. We're too close. If its reactors go critical, the Phalanx will be caught in the blast. The damage.
The Sons of Dawn are too stubborn to die. Why should his regal daughter prove different? Gaze on the Blackstone Fortress's death, Commodore. Gaze, and rejoice for service fulfilled.
Well, somehow we win. I'm not quite sure how.
Archmagos, your reputation precedes you, but you choose a bleak time to come to Cadia.
Bleaker than you know. My adepts uncovered pylons on Area 6. They are a perfect match for those present on Cadia, but were reduced to null during the Fourth Black Crusade.
Abaddon. His malice holds greater purpose than we knew.
These me or the enemy? I don't know.
Unmade by the despoiler.
Why? Their heritage is alien, their purpose unknown.
The pylons' forges remain shrouded, known only to the Omnissiah. But their purpose is revealed. They contain the Eye of Terror. If they are destroyed, the Immaterium will claim all. The Imperium will be no
Looks
more.
like he's got an Eye of Terror.
The pylons must be safeguarded. They are our only weapon against the encroachment of chaos. But I need time to study.
Go. Make your studies. May the Emperor guide you.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what much of this has got to do with the space battles, to be honest. I just want to shoot crap out of space. So why am I on a planet? Get me back into space.
You are an abomination.
I prefer honored guest. But abomination or not, you and I have common cause.
Logic dictates otherwise.
Then you don't.
I don't think there's a lot of logic in this story.
You comprehend its secrets.
I was there when they first awakened.
Who?
Perhaps I wasn't.
What?
Man is such a fickle thing. Neither of us.
That's really bad writing.
Galaxy ripped asunder by the Imperial one.
Maybe I was there. Maybe I wasn't. Who knows?
Nothing will change. For me, for you, for this world.
Show me.
Yeah, that's not much of a story, if I'm honest. Maybe it makes sense if you know the canon. But I don't know the canon.
Admiral, this is madness. Entering real space so close to a planet, you'll doom us all.
A good officer commands without doubt, and obeys without question.
Entering real space in 3, 2, 1.
Blessed Emperor, we're in the heart of the fight.
This is Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. Form up.
Incoming enemy squadrons!
Race for impact.
We've lost the Purity Blade!
Silver Dawn to Cadian High Command. Where do you need us?
This battle is lost! We must disengage!
Coward. Commissar. Do your duty.
As the Emperor wills!
Incoming transmission.
Phalanx to Silver Dawn. This is Commodore Chalot. Situation critical. Chaos forces have launched a full-scale planet strike. They aim to destroy the pylons of the Elysian fields. They must not succeed. Reinforce the position. The Phalanx will cover your back. Remain vigilant. We have reports that the despoiler leads the assault. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. Silver Dawn. This is the Admiral. All ahead full.
Auspex readings indicate unusual energy signatures at the Elysian fields.
Explain. I need more. By the Emperor.
Omnissiah's grace. This is beyond my experience. Analyzing.
Hurry. What are we looking at?
Analyzing
No
complete.
idea. Why are you
The
asking me?
pylons, the energy beam is repelling the Eye of Terror.
How is that possible? No matter. Our duty remains. Prepare for planet strike.
Incoming transmission. It's the Phalanx.
The despoiler has retreated to the vengeful spirit to lick his wounds. We cannot let this opportunity slip away. All vessels, engage the vengeful spirit. For the salvation of mankind and vengeance long due, we will destroy this abomination once and for all.
This is Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. We have our orders, and we're closer than anyone else. Today, the arch-traitor dies at our hands. Divert all power to weapons. Load torpedoes. We are the Emperor's fury. We shall not fail. Fire! All weapons!
The vengeful spirit is firing, sustaining hull
Ming the
damage.
Merciless.
Structural breaches on all decks.
No! No!
Weapon system critical. Reactor critical. Fires reported on all decks. We are heavily damaged. Estimated crew loss 65,000.
The vengeful spirit intercepted our torpedoes. No significant damage.
What? What have I done? My pride. My arrogance.
Additional Chaos vessels inbound.
Very well. If that is how this ends. If we are to die, let it be with the Emperor's light in our eyes and his fury in our voice. We fight on. All hands. One last effort before they overwhelm us. Make this count!
Admiral, the enemy are peeling away.
No. You must be mistaken.
Confirmed. They are moving towards the wreckage of the Blackstone Fortress.
What? What are they doing? Vox officer, transmit a wideband message to all forces on Cadia. Tell them to evacuate the planet. Now!
It's probably a little bit late for that. Well, we streamed that for over an hour, and it feels like I played it for about 5 minutes. And I don't mean that in a good way. In that I was mostly watching what was going on and not really interacting. That was the prologue anyway. I'm not even sure it really gave us a flavour of what the game is about. If it's just clicking the mouse a little bit and watching pretty much everything else, I don't really feel like I did very much in that game. But that was Battlefleet Armada. Or Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Number 2. I'm not sure I'm going to play any more of that though, to be honest. I think this goes on sale pretty regularly now. But it has mixed reviews. I think I'd probably err on the side of not recommending this. The first game is actually a bit better than this, I think. It seemed like I was doing more in that game, but they've gone all out on the fancy graphics on this one. It certainly looked nice. I will be back tomorrow for another game in my pile of shame that goes unplayed, to be played, and that will be day 81 tomorrow, and I shall see you then. Until then, bye bye.